under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Dodgers really taking care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Stepping up is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
At third, the shortstop, Corey
Next for the Dodgers, Seeger. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, the 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Turner is off of first with 2 away. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 2-2 offering. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
And now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Dan DeRosa, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Will Smith. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here is A.J. Pollock, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bounce into the left side, and that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Next up is Max Muncie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Pollock leads off first with one away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Hey. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball well outside. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis Garneau. And he'll take a look at ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done, force out anywhere now.
The batter will be Cristian Pache, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Ozuna on second. Garneau is over at first with one away. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Johan Camargo, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. Walker Buehler stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Pache is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. Left center, base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's too high.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Runners on first with one down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Corey Seeger. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seeger.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Acuna. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Charlie Morton.
The pitcher, Charlie.
Now here's the first offering.
Morton.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. On a line, that's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Bellinger, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Acuna digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Smith is there. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 Dodger error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ripped down the line. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Up next, A.J. Pollock. Now here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And that one yanked just foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. We got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Travis Garneau. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
So the next to bat will be Christian Pache, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler. Lays off 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Buehler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
That's in there. Base hit. comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set. The 3-2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. So he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Again, another foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Vasgersian takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 73, Pollock.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. And now the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Will Smith as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. The ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
First and second now, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Look.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Count is 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And this throw gets away from him. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Now back, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
In now, Walker Buehler. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 1.
Here we go. For the Braves. The shortstop, Dan Plesac.
First pitch on its way. Dansby Swanson is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Freddie Freeman waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tony Gonsolin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Tony Gonsolin.
Freddie Freeman will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Pitches high, the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Eddie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. We haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Goodbye, home run.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
box, Travis Garneau. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. The two in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this two-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 3. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77. Luke.
Into the box, Mookie Betts is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Seeger.
Here's Corey Seeger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-1. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Corey Seeger has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 LA. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Pache.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, but when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Abraham Almonte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Abraham Almonte.
From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Turner into foul territory. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Albi.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So next to bat will be Dansby Swanson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering. Way the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Camargo at second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tyler Matzik is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
That's a base hit into left field.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And she'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Standing in now, Gavin Lux. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Singled last time up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. One left for LA as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Freddie Freeman. They could use a spark from him here.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Kingley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Zach McKinstry is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The 7th fielder, Number
To
13.
the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll watch a slider that
Jr.
runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. High in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Garneau.
Next, here is Travis Garneau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Christian Pache, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The set and the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
We got 3-2.
The payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 2-1 pitch. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Tomlin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jake Lamb will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now the first pitch. Zach McKinstry is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So next to hit is Justin Turner. His history with Josh Tomlin, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Blake Trinan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go as the third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Now here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball, dude.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 1 for 6. Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 1 left for Atlanta. This remains a 5-all ball game. And now, Corey Seeger. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Seeger is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 to him now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Amaya over at second. Seeger at first with no outs. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now the 1 and 2 pitch. And that misses 2 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for at number 1.
The mound, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next to hit is Will Smith, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In there, 2-1. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two men are on with two men out. Still 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Dodgers strand a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Jacob Amaya is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 52.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. Oh, Doctor. You can hang a star on that baby. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Tonight's final. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Josh Tomlin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves